the Holy Grail. The ball and chain around my ankle that is retro game console collecting has taken me to many places. Whether that is financial instability or to the hell that is having an Intellivision in your living room. But this is like cool. This isn't bad. You know, like personally, I like to collect like the really shitty old retro game consoles. Like my eternal quest in life is to find a Panasonic 3DO. That's like just the holy grail of horrible retro game consoles. Haven't been able to find one of those. I also want to find an Atari Lynx. But this is not a shitty retro game console. Barely even a retro game console. It's pretty, well, modern. I mean, it's the same age as one of these, but it's also, like, older than the nation of Serbia, so take that as you will. But unlike the great nation of Serbia, this is very functional. Now, I mean, the previous owner of this definitely loved it very, very heavily, I guess. It's a little scratched up, but it still works very well. And you see, the reason why I wanted to get one of these, as opposed to one of these, is because I personally believe that this is the greatest handheld console to ever exist. And it's for one reason, and one reason only. It has nothing to do with the games, the controller layout, the screen. It is because of this. It's got a little baby disc. This is baby's first CD. Here's you versus the guy that she tells you not to worry about. I love optical media so much. You know, it's starting to become like a little bit of a series where I look at like just terrible, 301 brick game, retro game, handheld, whatever things. This is a legitimate like doohickey. This is genuine Sony. It's not just a bunch of trash that was compiled, probably illegally, compiled onto a little brick. This is like some other shit. I actually don't know anything about the hardware of this. All I know is that you can put a disc in it, which immediately in my book just makes it 1,000 times better than whatever the competition can dish out. Little cartridge, little Pen 10 cartridge. I'm gonna make the same joke twice here, alright? You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Okay, I promise I'm done now. I didn't have any plans for this video. I still don't. I'm just kind of winging it at this point, and I've been sitting here for like a solid minute trying to think of something to say. I've got nothing to say. It's cool. I like it. I played with it a little bit. The battery is straight awful, but I imagine that it is somewhat due to the fact that this is like 20 years old. Actually, no, this is the Slim and Light 3000 model. The original one was released 10 days after I was born. So, batteries tend not to last very long, which, great. Love to see the environment fall. If you're not deforesting in your free time, then what are you even doing? You're not even a Sigma. By saying those words, I think I actually just, whoever listens to this, I think probably lost an IQ point from just me saying that. Look at this. It's like the same size as my phone. Same size as my phone. Like, it's obviously, it's a good bit thicker. But I mean, it's not even that thick either. Like, it's like my AirPods are a little bit wider than it. And these are slim. You can very easily fit in your pocket. Unless you want to use this loop here and put it on like a lanyard or something for some fucking reason. Who is putting this on a keychain? Who is using this loop here? What are you going to hang it on? For what purpose? Why hang it on something when you can just do that, and this works anywhere. Anyways, put a game in it. We got this awesome modern technology here, so we're gonna put some shitty old retro Activision hits on there. And is the glare just as bad as every other video? Yes! God, I love LCD panels. It's barely making any sound. Come on, half the time it sounds like a terribly made skateboard being dragged across pavement. Oh. There it goes. I love old technology and how it like clicks and shit. It's thinking. This is such a throwback looking screen. It's like the same aesthetic as like a shitty video game from a movie. Like if there's a Toy Story game out there, this is probably what it looks like. Tennis. Now I've actually been like, oh crap. I've actually been looking for this exact game for my Atari 2600 because I have this coworker who's old as fuck. I don't know how old he is actually. I think he's probably like late 60s, and he had this exact game on his Atari when he was not when he was a kid. I think I'm pretty sure he was an adult because he said that he would play with either his kids or his grandkids. I don't know. Anyways, looking for one of these. We have Tennis at Home. The Tennis at Home. On my whole bloodline, this is actually like not a bad game at all. We have Wii Sports at Home. The Wii Sports at Home. I'm not even like doing video stuff anymore. I'm just having fun. I'm fairly certain that it's impossible to beat the AI in this. Just like how it's impossible to beat the AI in chess. I say it's impossible because I've never done it. Awesome feature about this, by the way. Shut up. Awesome feature. There's like this hold thing that like locks it so you can keep it on, but the buttons don't do anything now. So now you can just like slip it in your pocket without turning it off. I don't know why you'd want to do that since it turns on and off really quickly and the battery life is horrible. Put another game in it. The retro game store did not have a lot of lot of games available for this. They had a few movies. I didn't get any because I'm not going to watch that. I have piracy for that instead. Just kidding. Piracy is bad. But leeching off of your sister's Hulu subscription. Good. Only got 4 games for it. We got Medal of Honor Heroes, Cabela's game, because hunting games are underrated. Sad that they stopped making them after the Wii died. And then a Yu-Gi-Oh game. This game, from well over a decade ago, is more expensive than a lot of modern day titles. But you know what? Yu-Gi-Oh is epic. So I obtained it despite my financial advisor's best judgment. And by financial advisor, I just mean my brother who was with me there telling me that this was all really stupid. Be fair, he was right. One problem I have run into with this is that, you know, it does have Wi-Fi connection capability, but the problem is that, you know, it's kind of old and it doesn't support the newer security stuff, so I can't actually connect it to my own Wi-Fi, unless maybe I got a LAN connection through the mini USB on the top. Now, I played this game a little bit already, but I'll be honest, I played it for like 15 minutes, and that entire first 15 minutes was just sitting through loading screens. Actually, I don't know why I'm playing this. I'm gonna play something better instead. Get out of there. Now it's time for Medal of Honor. EA's Call of Duty. PSP, grant my wishes. Let me play shitty games. Yes! I promise there's a game on the other side of this, but I can't show it because the loading screen has a swastika on it. So the control scheme, you use the left joystick to move, as per usual, and then you use the shape buttons to turn. To be fair, I mean, what else were you gonna do? You only have one joystick. And then this right thing to, shoot. Take that. Oh gosh. Where's the people I need to shoot? Oh gosh. Alright, this is enough embarrassment for now. Speaking of which, I just died. That was the tutorial level. To be fair, I was mostly looking at my recording over that way. Oh, loading screen with a swastika on it. Cover that up. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, well, anyway. That's the PSP. Pretty good doohickey. But can your Steam Deck use highly inefficient means of media transportation? I didn't think so. Anyways, consider subscribing.